Welcome to day 3 with Firefly. His personality is really starting to shine through. He loves playing with his bucket, he loves throwing his hay net all over the place, and his curiosity is just so evident. We accomplished a lot today, and I'm really excited for you guys to see this. His favorite spot to be pet is right next to his ear. As you can see, he just loves it. Other than that, he doesn't have any other favorite spots. That's the only one I've been able to find. But I am able to pet all over his body, and this is a video of the first time I tried throwing the baling twine over his back, and as you can see, he really did not seem to care at all. So this was my first time touching his nose this day. He still had a lot of personal space when it came to touching his face, so I ended up doing this thing where I would ask him to touch my hand before letting him have some alfalfa, kind of as a secret password. So he did really well with that, and I ended up being able to touch all over his face. As you can see, he really just enjoyed being in my presence, and the more I did it, the more he wanted to be with me. So here's where I started petting his face a little bit more, down his blaze. He's most sensitive of his nose and mouth area. His forehead and his cheeks he doesn't really mind quite as much. So here I started introducing him to leading, and he picked up on it right away. He loved following me, and he even crossed over with his front legs like he is supposed to, and made it very, very easy on me. So we worked on haunch turns and forehand turns today, and he surprised me with how quickly he picked it up. As the day went on, we ended up having to have some personal space training as well, because he constantly wanted to be near me, constantly wanted to be all up in my business, which is a good thing, but I wanted to set that boundary early on. So one of the next things I taught him to do was back, which you'll see soon. So here you see him following me again for another bite of alfalfa. This is where I start asking him to turn his hips. And as you can see, he's starting to get the hang of it, crossing his foot over his other foot. So this is where he started letting me touch his face a little bit more. I didn't cut a lot of footage out for this one at all. I only worked with him for an hour today because it was a very busy day, so he learned this much in that short amount of time. So I'm very, very impressed with this horse. Here he is practicing his back. It was baby steps, but very good steps. He even had an accidental side pass in there. I love how sure-footed he is. He was doing so well with his yields, I actually ended up teaching him the side pass too on that side. I started petting him more on his forehead area for the first time, and he was more comfortable with that than he was with his lower area of his face. This next part is just showing that he responds to pressure from both sides. And of course, here's your blooper. Today was my favorite day with him. He was so awesome learning these things, and I only spent an hour with him. So stay tuned, there's a lot more to come. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.